日本の文化で、不思議に思ってることは何ですか？カリオペさんの日本語は好き。私思ってること？そうだね。いっぱいあると思うんだけど、どうかな。これは不思議じゃなくて、ちょっと変と思うんだけど、日本の文化をディスリスペクトしたくない。本当に。でも、温泉はね、めちゃめちゃ好き。でも、タトゥーがある海外の友達は、温泉に入ることができない。でも、その理由わかる。本当に。わかるけど、ちょっとなんか悲しいと思う。disrespect ないがしろみたいなやつ。はい、大変ですね。海外の人の文化も結構違うと思うんだけど、でもここは日本ですね。間違いない。その友達は温泉に入りたいから。悲しい。でもそれは不思議じゃなくてちょっと変と思う。strange だね。普通もんだね。そうだね。海外はね、普通。そう。それ以外はね、最近はね、私、神社に行きましたね。初詣。その時、日本人の友達と一緒に行きました。でも、なんか、祈り方全然わからなかった。でも、まあ知りたいと思う。本当に。私の日本人の友達は教えてくれた。面白かった。でも全然わかんないと思ってたよ。俺もわからん。マジか。大丈夫。日本人もよくわかってない。はあ、ほんと。安心してる。もっと頑張りたいと思う。日本の文化でいろんなわかんないことがまだあるからね。知りたい。はい、次は日本の文化で、同じ質問ですね。
Pekora senpai also is taking a few days off because of her throat. Everybody right now has throat issues, man. This winter is hitting hard, I think. EOF2, 去年もこんな感じだったっけな。今年だけだと思うよね。なんか、ホルメン、みんな喉やられてる。Oh, by the way, apparently my tweet translation was a little bit yabai, but I didn't say anything yabai. It's just the translation being weird. That's just how you say it. Yeah, there's a lot of meanings that could have, but the one that I mean is that, it's like my throat got messed up. My throat has been, if I say it like that, then you can totally misunderstand it. I wrote to Pekora senpai. I also have that problem. A lot of us are having it. I wish you all the best. Please take care. You know what? In some way, I think it's good. Because finally Pekora senpai is kind of forced to take a little bit of a break. She said, oh, it's maximum 3 days. But when is the last time that she took 3 days in a row off? I think never after her debut. ペコラ先輩って3日連続休んだことないと思うんだよね。そんなこと覚えてないので。だから逆に喉やられちゃって正直良かったと思う。休む理由ができたから休んでほしいマジで。From the Japanese point of view, 3 days is a whole fucking vacation. 3 days for them is like 2 weeks for us. I feel so worried and sorry about they don't take enough days off. Especially Pekora, who is like, she's on the fucking grind, and I get it. Like, she probably, honestly, she really enjoys continuously streaming every fucking day, but I want her to take some time off. 家のグミとかってさ、3日間は普通によく休む。You don't become the third most watched female streamer worldwide without that grind. Yes, but I feel like now she grinded enough to take a few days off every once in a while. It's not like she's suddenly gonna be unpopular afterwards. Not Pekora, no. It's not so easy anymore for her to be fucked by either the algorithm or by the fans. No. They love her. We love her. She has a really loyal, loving fan community. I wonder if she pressures herself to not take a break, but I hope she doesn't. I hope she just doesn't take a break because she's enjoying it so much, not because she feels like she can't. But anyway, that's just me worrying about Hololive Japan members who just work way too much. I also worry about you. Don't worry about me! I just came back from a vacation and I'm already thinking about my next... I have like so many vacations planned for this year. Don't you worry about me. I'm already excited about my next beach vacation.
Sometimes all I think about is you late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. It can actually get quite sweaty in Sweden since so few places have AC. Really? I can't live without AC. Having no AC is hell. That's literally fire, like burning in hell. That's sad. That's horrible. Cause it's bloody cold in Sweden. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. I thought Japan was one of those places where most places don't have AC. That is very true and I hate it. It's not that they don't have AC. It's that they use air conditioning sparingly. And it's horrible. They literally have train cars. You know how a train is like consists of several cars connected to each other? They have certain train cars that have like the sign on the window saying that the air condition in this car is much weaker than other train cars. So if you do not want to freeze in the air-conditioned train, then ride on this one is what it says. But I'm just like, Japan's summer is it's horrible. Like, I don't want to go out in the summer because it's just so hot. Literally just shut me inside the room and lock me up there because it's humid. It's horrible, I swear. But everyone is okay with it for some reason. You still see people, you know, I still remember walking around in virtual Japan and counting the amount of people I saw in long-sleeved shirts. Long-sleeve clothes. Being like, that's ridiculous. How the hell are you able to survive Japan's summer in a long sleeve? Unless you're wearing a suit, you know? I get that you have to wear a suit and that's still, you know, for manners, but that's still ridiculous because it's so hot, you know? Let's go cool biz, but you know, but then I see people who are just wearing regular clothes with long sleeve and I'm just like, how? But I guess they're really being careful on protecting their skin. But I'm just like, screw that. I'm just gonna wear sunscreen and wear a tank top. No, it's hot. It's ridiculously hot. And then I'd go into like a train station or a mall or something and then I'm like, oh my god, why is the air condition so weak? And then you see like restaurants that have their like doors and windows open in the middle of summer and I'm just like, no, I'm not going in there. It's like, oh, where should I go eat for dinner? And then I see these restaurants with their doors open. I'm like, nope. No matter how good the food is there, nope, I'm not going in there. Especially during the summer, no. And then also, I can never understand people who prefer to eat outside in like the patio. I know like even in vacation spots, people love doing that, but I'm just like, I don't want my meal to be disturbed by bugs and birds and people walking past seeing what I'm eating and talking and possibly spitting in my food. And it's hot. And if it's rain, what if it suddenly rains in the middle of your meal? And like, you know, whenever you go into a restaurant and then like the waitress or the waiter would ask, would you like to sit indoors or outdoors? Sometimes they wouldn't even ask. Sometimes they would automatically lead you to the patio seats. And I literally have to like stop them and be like, oh wait, I would like to sit indoors if you have any seats available. And then they'd be like, oh, I thought you would prefer the outdoor seats because the weather is so nice. And I'm just like, no. Oh God, no. And sometimes when you're like walking past a restaurant with like the patio area, you know, minding your own business, and then you see like someone eating their meal and they have to like literally fan away a fly because the fly keeps bothering them, and I'm just like, see, this is what you get when you try to eat outside, you know? Even worse. You know,
Later she said thank you though. She was like, thank you, but don't do that again.
Did you ever take dandelions and weave them together into bracelets?
Yeah, all the time.
Hairbands?
Yeah, at school I'd do that.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if this is an Australian thing, but I do remember the kids just ate random leaves. I don't think I ever did it, but like, yeah, I do remember kids used to do that.
Oh.
I used to eat some leaves back in the day. They're tasty.
You guys were eating leaves as kids?
I mean, there were some kids at my school that were like, we found honeysuckle behind the swings.
Yeah, something like
Oh,
honeysuckle and like lemongrass
Yeah.
and things like that. And I was just too terrified because like that's the same place where all the bugs do their shitty business.
Yeah.
Why would you just pick it off the
That's
the ground
nature,
and-
baby. Sometimes
Oh.
you gotta eat some fruit that maybe a bug crawled on, and it's fine. You'll be okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll be okay.
It's better than 100 people touching the apple at the grocery store, right?
Oh, okay.
You should probably wash it either way.
I guess people do that, huh? I never really think about that.
Yeah, if you ever buy fruit, or I don't know, I always just assume that it's been touched by 100
Yeah, I
people
always
and
rinse
wash
it
it as if
after.
it has been touched by
Mm.
100 people.
Always just rinse it
Smart.
afterwards. You don't rinse it.
Yeah, I feel like rinsing it is just generally a good idea, but every time that I've had some fruit, like in Japan, that I've like brought for like parties and stuff like that, I'll like wash off the strawberries and stuff like that, and my Japanese friends would be like, Callie, why are you doing that? And I'm like, we gotta wash it.
Wow.
It's been touched. And they're like, no, it hasn't. And I'm like, huh? And I kind of thought about it, and I realized like in Japan, it's not always true, but most people have the decency to like, if they touch something, they buy it.
But sometimes you have to size up your fruits, you know, to know if it's a good one.
Yeah.
What if you pick it up and it's got a big bruise on the back? You know?
That's
I do
true.
remember a lot of the fruits that were sold in Japan. A lot of them were wrapped, so you can't even touch them.
Oh, you just have to hope that it's a good one.
Mm-hmm. It's true.